Hello, welcome to the When I Have Spare Time podcast. My name is Frank, and I'll be sitting here talking to you for a few minutes. I'm wearing a Robotech T-shirt. The Invid Invasion is an anime that came out. It came out in the '80s. Anyway, um, I'm recording this as I'm still going through my suspension on YouTube. I can't upload anything for 2 weeks. Anyway, so this is why this is gonna seem like it's late. Um, so I'm doing my best. Well, okay, I'm gonna be honest. I've already laughed for 20 minutes before I recorded this. Okay, so Victoria's Secrets or Victoria's Secret, what's it called? That lingerie company. Victoria's Secret has a model named Sophia Jairu. I'm not. I don't think I'm pronouncing that right. She's Puerto Rican. It's her last name is Jirau. I'm saying Jairu, I guess. Anyway, she's the first Victoria's Secret's model with Down syndrome. Um, yeah, that's hard to masturbate to. Well, not on meth though. Anyway, listen. What is with the virtue signaling? What is with this SJW woke bullshit? Seriously, why are we having? Okay, listen. I understand inclusion. So, like, The Witcher, it takes place in, quote unquote, olden times where there's, Dungeons and Dragons. And usually, when it comes to period pieces like that, yeah, I know it's not a real period because dragons never existed, but you know what I mean. It's a period piece. It usually takes place in a British English whatever type setting, so that's usually mostly white people because it's in the north, and and the reason why people have tan skin is because they live near the equator because more sun, so your skin's darker because anyway, I don't have to explain that bullshit. So a lot of times when you have uh, uh, shows like that, it's mostly white people, unless you travel in the show. So well, like in Game of Thrones, they had black people and Spanish people, but it's because they traveled and stuff. So it makes sense that different parts of the world would have like tanner people or just different types of people. So that makes sense. And like in The Witcher, there's plenty of inclusion because in that world, all the humans were taken from like the planet Earth and put on a different planet. So that's why there's a whole mix of humans in one area. So, I understand that kind of inclusion if it makes sense to the story. Okay, but we're talking about Victoria's Secret. Victoria's Secret is not a story. Victoria's Secret is a what, a bi-monthly magazine that comes out that has chicks in lingerie in it, so teenagers who can't go to the liquor store and get a Hustler magazine can use this to smack off to. That's what Victoria's Secret really is. Victoria's Secret is Playboy Light or Hustler Light or whatever. Actually, not Playboy. Playboy has disgraced his name. Playboy does not count as a men's magazine anymore. Playboy is a beta cuck magazine. Playboy has failed men's society. If you're a dude who reads Playboy, it better be for the articles because it sure can't be for the pictures. Anyway, when I think of Victoria's Secret, I think of just actually I don't think of any particular model because like I don't have their names memorized, but I just think of a bunch of hot chicks, a hot skinny chicks who have all their chromosomes, um, not extra ones. Um, Looking at this chick, um, I mean, I just it looks horrible. What is Victoria's Secret doing? I mean, like if you want to give her a job, there's nothing wrong with giving her a job, but that job should not be a model. That's what I'm trying to get with this inclusion. There's different ways to include someone. So, for example, Lord of the Rings, those movies that came out where it was like all white people. Okay, the reason why it wasn't, the reason why Lord of the Rings was inclusive They had plenty of actors who were of different nationalities playing the other characters, like the orcs and, just the characters that had to wear lots of makeup because it wouldn't make sense to have people of different races or whatever in that setting. Because if you follow the lore of Lord of the Rings, they lived to the south and none of the story took place in the south. So, they had other, and obviously the people who worked on set. Okay, so it was still inclusive without messing up the product. You get it? Okay. So the product of Victoria's Secret is hot chicks. That's it. There's nothing else about Victoria's Secret. It's hot chicks. It's a product that is, it promotes beauty. It promotes sexiness. Like, what do you think of when you think of Victoria's Secret? It's hot chicks. It's not that hard. Okay, so if like a fat chick wants to work for Victoria's Secret, she's not gonna model. What is she gonna do? She's gonna work in marketing. She's gonna work behind the scenes. She's gonna maybe be a photographer. Okay, so it's not like you're excluding people. There's they're still a part of the company. Okay, so like you have this Sophia, and every time I see her name in print, it's always with Down syndrome. It's like okay, we get it. I don't think she wants to be known as Sophia Down syndrome. Jaira. I can't pronounce her last name. In a way, you're doing her a disservice. Okay? It's like you don't have to say she has Down syndrome because, dude, I could tell. I mean, this is horrible. I mean, not that I've ever bought Victoria's Secret, but I've helped a girl shoplift Victoria's Secrets. Jesus Christ. If you want Sophia to work with Victoria's Secret, you can have her be behind the scenes, maybe like on a commercial, like behind the scenes on a commercial, like sorting out outfits, helping the assistant director, and then you can do a video of behind the scenes of her helping and just show how a commercial gets made, and then post that on YouTube so you can get your virtual signaling points. You can get your identity politics in. But having her be a model is just stupid. Why would you want her to be associated with the final product? They got pictures of her modeling the shit, and so what are people? I'm sorry. It takes the oomph. It takes the It takes the O face out of Victoria's Secrets. I I mean, come on. I mean, you know, lingerie is great, but you throw in a retard, it drops down to a three. You know, like a you know, you're gonna nope out of that one. Hey, I think I'm gonna buy my wife some lingerie from Victor. Nah, nah, no, no. Because now you're gonna associate some chick with Down syndrome with the lingerie, and that just kind of just eh, doesn't really work out. This is the problem with like current year. Okay, it started with well, this whole thing started with Brie Larson at whatever the Oscars or whatever I forgot. Just that award show that Brie Larson was at, and she was like, "I'm sick of hearing white dudes talk." Like, excuse me, racist, sexist bitch. But that was the downfall of like society, because Brie Larson lit the match, and all these other woke idiots just followed. As far as I know, there's nothing wrong with being a white guy having an opinion about stuff. And I don't know who the hell Brie Larson is to say I'm sick of hearing white guys talk. Okay, well, I'm sick of hearing white actresses talk who don't know shit about shit. I mean, like, where do you start? Where do you stop? If you could say that one identity group isn't allowed to talk, then why not all the identity groups? I'm sick of hearing black people talk. I mean, if you're sick of hearing white guys talk, I could say that too, right? Victoria's Secret fell off the woke train and just died on just died on the ground. You got the M&Ms. I've talked about this before. The M&Ms got woke. They changed all their little M&M mascots to be more current year. That was a train wreck. One of them's gay. One of them's trans. One of them's non-binary. The only M&M I'm gonna eat is the straight white Christian male one. I think that's the red one. So only one with any common sense. Wouldn't even touch the brown one. She's black. Fuck that shit. Listen, man. Can we just get back to normal? Can we just have things be normal again? What happened? What happened to society where Victoria's Secret thought it was a good idea to have a retard be a model? She should be getting you coffee behind the scenes. She should be whatever. She could have any other job, but she shouldn't be a model. The product is tarnished now. It's no, it's not tarnished. It's ruined. You don't want people associating those two things together, sex and Down syndrome. Victoria's Secrets is you associate it with like hot chicks. You associate that with sex basically. That's all it is. And so now you're throwing in people. I don't know. It just now I know people with Down syndrome. Get married and stuff. And I've actually worked with the Special Olympics. I've seen a bunch of them. I've hung out with a bunch of them. I taught. I was a track coach for a few of them. I've seen married couples. I've seen like whatever. It doesn't matter what I've seen. I'm just saying they're people too. But I'm saying like they're not modeling Victoria's Secrets. Okay, like you don't see any like porn stars with Down syndrome, do you? There's a reason why, and then the reason why is because you haven't looked hard enough. Boy, let me tell you. Yeah, there's this great porn called Short Bus Blues. Look it up. Anyway, um, yeah, I don't know what they're really going for. Like, are they trying to get press? Why would you want that? I mean, like, I understand. Well, actually, I don't understand because, like, not all press is good press. There is a such thing as bad press. There really is. Okay, so I know people have been trying their hardest to sexualize children, with like Netflix doing cuties and pretty much every member of the Democratic Party. Um, this this seems like it's on the same track as that. Like, why are you trying to sexualize this? It just it just seems wrong. But you know what? Whatever. Worse has happened. Worse has happened. I'm just mad at the. Actually, I'm not mad. I'm concerned that who's ever in charge of the marketing doesn't know what they're doing. And I don't like it when people don't know what they're doing when I could take charge of it and do it a lot better. This is the biggest mistake Victoria's Secrets has ever made. I mean, good for Sophia. She's getting paid, I hope. She's probably getting paid the Monopoly money, though. She probably can't tell the difference. Paying her in Happy Meals. I mean, I just. She's not attractive. I'm just being honest. Nothing about her sells the product. The only thing you're gaining is those people who support identity politics and the people who want a virtue signal. You're going to get a lot of people who are going to pretend to be, yeah, I totally support her. There's going to be a lot of male feminists back in this one. Good job, Victoria's Secrets. Not that I ever bought your product. Once again, I used to help my girlfriend shoplift from you, but I'm never going to do that again. Anyway, I've said enough because I'm disgusted. I'll talk to you later. Peace.